Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about a couple bands that have influenced me and some of their albums that I've been listening to a lot lately to kind of get me into that mindset of working on my first album and writing songs in general. So just want to go ahead and get right into it. So the first album and artist I want to talk about is Adam Torres. This album, Pearls to Swine. Every single song on this album, I love it. It's so good. I've been listening to it for a few years now. He's only got, I think, 2 albums and an EP, and that's it. All of them are really, really good. This is definitely my favorite one. This is his second album right here. And I'm probably gonna put together a little playlist or something so you guys can listen to all these songs that I'm gonna talk about today and all these albums. And I highly recommend that you check out these artists and listen to the full albums if you can. They're really good, and if you like anything of mine, then you're gonna love this stuff because I was highly inspired by all of these bands. So yeah, Adam Torres, Pearls to Swine. It's the first album. And these are not in any particular order. Actually, they might be in alphabetical order, but that's unintentional. Next album, we have Burn Your Fire for No Witnesses by Angel Olsen. This album is so good. The first track off the album, Unfuck the World, when I first heard that, it was a game changer for sure. It's super simple. I think it's like 2 chords or something, but just the way that she sings and her lyrics and everything are just, they're solid, and I really, really love and appreciate them. And the rest of the album is great. Iota is another great song off of here. You can tell I'm not great about talking about music. I'm better at listening to it, but that's okay. Okay. That's my dog trying to come in. You want to be in the video? Okay, so the next album, it's actually 2 because they are related. Get a dog shot. Okay. Anyway, so next album I want to talk about, it's actually 2 albums because they are related. First one, this is probably my favorite album. Yeah, no, it's definitely my favorite album. No song on this album This is American Football, LP1. This is their first full-length album. And obviously all of my opinions are extremely biased. I've probably listened to this album hundreds, if not 1,000 times. I mean, it was a little bit of an obsession. I mean, I'll be real. The lead singer of American Football has a solo project called Owen. This specific album, this is his second album, No Good for No One Now. This album, I think when I started playing guitar, it was because of this album. I heard it, I would say The Ghost of What Should Have Been. I think when I heard that, I loved it so much and so quickly. And the other thing too is that all of the albums I've talked about so far, they all sort of came into my life around the same time. I had just graduated high school. I was going away to college. I went through a breakup. I listened to it obsessively. Same thing with American Football's album. And I needed a way to put that breakup energy, I needed to get it out, you know what I mean? And between listening to these albums and getting my first guitar, I started writing about it, and I wanted the feelings. I wanted to be able to express them. I had a lot of trouble expressing myself, and I still do. I mean, even just talking directly to you guys right now like this is a little bit of a struggle, hence all of the jump cuts. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It's a great album. This, to me, with all of its flaws, is a 10 out of 10. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it. The more I listen to it, the more I can hear, wow, he really made this in his room. And this is his second album, part of this project, Owen. Not just the second album, but the first album I've been listening to a lot lately. Hold on. It's the first album. These first 2 Owen albums, I've been listening to them a lot lately because I realized with this project that I'm doing, Last House, I could record every song in a studio, and when I've gone, I've really enjoyed it. But even the studio that I go to is not unaffordable. But when doing a full-length album, I'm looking at probably $6,000 just for recording. That's not distributing. If I do a record, that's not pressing. That's not, anything else. Which, to me is worth it. But it's 2 things. Don't necessarily have the money for it. I don't have the money for it. And the other thing is I want to learn how to do this stuff on my own. When I have an idea, I don't want to have to wait to go to a studio to lay that idea down. I'm the kind of person where I have to just do it. And if I don't do it, then I either forget about it or I lose the motivation. I have to do it in the moment. You know what I mean? And so listening to those first 2 albums helps inspire me. I know for certain he did the first or the second album at home. I could probably guarantee that he did a lot of his other stuff at home. So it kind of helps me get into that mindset. And I'm learning stuff while listening to it. Anyway, so important album. Lots of important albums to me. You know, you might not vibe with them as much, but like I said, I'm gonna put together a little playlist for you guys to check out. If you like anything of mine, then I think you'll like all of those. I have a couple honorable mentions that I'm not necessarily listening to every day, but have inspired me in the past. And so I just wanted to mention them because they're great albums as well. So this one actually, this just represents the band as a whole. Silver Sun Pickups. Really love this album, but this band as a whole is so great. I did a cover of one of their songs last year, Sci-Fi Lullaby. Good song. I just wanted to mention this album and this band because lyrically and musically, I find them to be really inspiring. They're a great band, so check it out. With my newer songs, you may have noticed that the tone has kind of changed a little bit. That sort of feeling that I get from those songs is very similar to how I feel and the feelings that I get from Radiohead. But specifically, I wanted to talk about this album by Thom Yorke, who's the lead of Radiohead, Anima. This album, specifically the song Dawn Chorus, the feeling and the vibe is so good. Dawn Chorus is such a great song. I think I saw, but somebody wrote an article when this album came out, and they described Dawn Chorus as it feels like a panic attack in slow motion. And yeah, I mean, it kind of does. There's a slow build up. The lyrics are kind of building it up more. On the surface level, the song is very relaxed and there's not a huge chord progression. It's very just, it's here, then it's here, then it's here. And it kind of does that throughout the song. And throughout it, you are listening to him sing, almost speak to you in a way that feels like life is falling apart and there's nothing you can really do about it. It feels very human. This album feels very human. Last album, this is less of an inspiration for my stuff and more of an okay, I'll be real. This is my favorite band. It's The Doors. You might be wondering, if you like this band so much, how come you haven't done a cover? How do I do a cover of this band? I haven't figured that out yet. I don't feel confident enough to do a cover of any of their songs and do it justice. So anyway, that's it. That's all I really got for you guys. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video. Adam Torres, Angel Olsen, American Football and Owen, The Doors, Thom Yorke, and Silver Sun Pickups. Those are the 7 bands that I am recommending that influence me in my style, how I write in general. And yeah, that's about it. If you guys have any questions or anything, be sure to leave a comment below. I'm gonna have a link in the description for a playlist of a couple songs from each of these albums. There's gonna be something in the description for you guys to check out. And if you don't want to check that out, that's fine. Look it up on whatever music streaming platform you use. Or better yet, go buy the records. If they still have CDs, go buy a CD. Tapes, I know some of those indie guys I mentioned have tapes, so check those out too. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos and talking points for me, then definitely be sure to leave them in the comments. Or if you have any cover suggestions that you would like to hear me attempt, or you just want to hear in general, put them down there. Let me know. I'm here for it. I'm definitely willing to try anything once musically. So hope you guys are doing well. This has been me, Last House. I don't really know how to do outros or intros. I'm probably just going to keep talking until I cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. All right, bye.